What is up, guys? Back with another video. I'm making a video. See? Making a video. Anyways, guys, what's going on? Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about, I did some real deep diving and digging into NFTs, and honestly, it's one of those things where you hear about it all the time. You don't really understand it or know what it is. So you kind of just, some people would just not even, act like it exists, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are just not absolutely not interested. But what I think is that there's going to come a point where everybody is going to have to interact with NFTs at some point. And it'll just be another normal part of the game. And I just didn't really understand it. I see some collections that, like, for example, if you look at like some of the ape or monkey collections that people do, really, really cool. You got 2D ones, you got 3D ones, and things like that. But for the most part, you see a lot of people putting out similar stuff. And so my concept was, I already do artwork, I already do those things for my clothing line and things like that. I need to start tokenizing, my artwork and things like that, of that nature. Not just that, but I wanted to take it a step further and start my own collections of my own unique NFTs. And I think what's hard about doing NFTs to some people, or most people, is simply concept and design, because most people are not designers, right? And then when you look at the NFT space in general, you can make a lot of money, and you don't ever have to make or create an NFT at all. You can simply just buy and trade, like we do with everything else, right? So you got people that literally just buy and trade, and buy, trade, and sell, and and resell and stuff like that, to make money. And so I was just kicking myself in the butt, man, last night. I was just like, yesterday, over the last couple of days, because the more and more research I did, the more and more I started realizing that I could have been in this game 8 months ago. You know what I mean? Could have been in this game 8 months ago, a year ago. And I just simply didn't do my own research to figure out why the NFT market is so hot. Now I know. And it's one of the best ways, in my opinion, that you can make some constant hope, some constant income. Now, the hardest thing about NFTs, which I've noticed thus far, is that your first sell is always the hardest. I'm used to that. First sell is always the hardest. But you have to put aside and put away your, you got to put away your feelings in a way that when you start pricing, to really get trending with anything, whether you're running your own store business or whatever you're doing, sometimes you got to take cheap jobs, right? Or sometimes you got to take non-paid jobs, right? With NFTs, my thought process is very simple. It's to start to trend. I started looking at other people and their artwork, and I'm thinking, how are they getting so many sales? But to me, the artwork doesn't look like spectacular, right? But I started really digging, like I said, looking into rarities and things like that, attributes and things of that nature, and realized that those all play a part in basically having common, uncommon, rare, legend, like epic designs all in one collection. So I started and all of them are priced differently as you go up the scale of rarity. And so I started looking, and I was just like, damn, man, but how are they still selling these things? Like, why are they selling them for like cheap? You know what I'm saying? Like really, really cheap, 0.1, 0.2 BNB, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if you're on OpenSea, small amounts of money. I didn't understand how they're actually making money that way. But then I started to realize that an average collection size is usually 5,000 to 10,000 NFTs per collection, right? Per base And when I say per base, I mean like per base character. So say you want to do a monkey character, you're going to pay for a base character, basically naked, no clothes. You're going to pay for a base character, and then you pay then you can pay for attributes, so many attributes. So a design artist may say the smallest collections I do is 5,000 NFTs, and so you would then choose a base character, and then they would then create 5,000 NFTs with your base character and different attributes and things like that. And then you can go ahead and upload your collection and start to sell them at the price point that you choose. So when I started looking at that, I started to realize that this is why they sell them for so cheap, 0.1, 0.2 BNB, right? Because, and to me, that's still even expensive. And they do that because, let's say, for example, you spend, let's say $3,000, right? Let's say $1,500. Say you spend $1,500 and you get 5,000 NFTs made for you, right, in your collection. You spent $1,500 for all 5,000 of them, right? When you divide that, when you divide 1,500 by 5,000, it's about 30 cents. 30 cents per NFT. So I started to think, if you start to think, to get my money back, I have to sell them for at least 30 cents, right? Well, if you think about it, you can go ahead and just sell it for $5. You can sell them for $5 and leave a little meat on the bone for other people who are going to retrade them, right? Because most people, they buy and trade. They don't buy it simply because they like it and they're going to keep it. They buy it because they think it has potential to make more money, and they resell it or retrade them. So I started thinking, I'm like, damn, all you got to do is sell this thing for a couple bucks, $5-10 or whatever, or more per one. And if you sell an entire collection, let's say you sell an entire collection at $5 a piece, you sell all 5,000 for $5 a piece. That's $25,000 in your pocket that you didn't really have to do anything for. You literally just put it up for auction and waited for people to buy it. Now, does that mean you're going to sell all 5,000 NFTs in that collection within a month or two? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that, but it could happen. What if you were able to sell a collection, like one collection every 6 months, or even one collection every year? Like, that's $25,000 that you didn't have before, right? If you're a salaried worker, that's $25,000 that you're adding to your salary, right? So that's the way I kind of think of it, and why that cleared up that thought process in my head, because there's a huge ass fire. Damn, what happened? But yeah, that was my thought process and why I started realizing this is how these guys are getting so many sales, because the pricing seems so much cheaper for people who are gonna buy and retrade, right? And you also have to think about the transaction fees as well. You know, you're gonna have fees associated with posting each of your NFTs per platform. So for example, if you're on OpenSea, you need to take in consideration of the gas fees of Ethereum, right? So if you head into OpenSea right now, say you have an NFT, you want to go ahead and upload it, they're going to charge you based on the file size of the image or video that you're posting, that you're trying to mint, and obviously a gas fee to mint that project, and you know what I'm saying, and do the transaction order. So take in consideration that if you did have a small collection like 5,000, right, and you're trying to put them on OpenSea, right now OpenSea only has an option to where you can upload like one at a time, right? So imagine having to upload all NFTs one at a time, all 5,000, and then think about the cost of Ethereum, the Ethereum gas fees. Imagine paying $80 in gas fees just to mint one NFT. And so that's why I started thinking, like, this is not, you know, it can be, you have to make sure that what you're doing is worth it to you, and that you feel like you're going to commit to it, because, you know, your strategy is going to have to be much different if you're selling an OpenSea versus like Polygon or BSC or something like that. you're gonna have to price your NFTs much higher if you're gonna be going on the Ethereum network. You have to take that in consideration. But if you're sticking on BSC and Polygon, you know, you can relatively charge 5, 10, or however much you want. And you don't have to really worry about the fees associated with uploading each NFT. Because again, even on BSC or Polygon, they go based on file size and obviously the gas fee. So you may upload something that is on, like for example, I uploaded a file that was like 7 megabytes, right? 7 megabyte picture or a GIF on BSC. It's going to cost you roughly anywhere between $4 to $6 to mint, right? That's not bad, but you have to also put that into your price point as well. If it's going to cost you $5 to mint something, you know, when you sell it, you need to sell it for at least 10. Get your mint price back, right? Get that transaction fee back. So you got to think like that as well. But I said all that to say this: there are many ways that you can use to make money in the crypto space, man. You don't need to just stick with one way to make money. It's a huge fire. But yeah, you don't need to stick to one way to make money. Like, I think that's what people think a lot. Like, a lot of people think, oh, well, the only way I can make money is day trading. Oh, I need to go find a bot. I need to get on these exchanges, use my API key, and start doing day trading with my bot. Can you make money? Hell yeah, you can make money. You can do it. You can make a lot of money short selling, right? Other people think, oh, well, I just got to chase shit coins. If I keep chasing shit coins, I'm going to make a lot of money. Newsflash, chasing shit coins is like playing the slot machine at the casino. The dollar slot machine. It's like playing dollar slots at the casino. You can walk around the casino and play every dollar slot machine in there, but your win to lose ratio is going to be very low. You're not going to win as many times as you lose, right? And to me, that's what it is with shitcoins. Yeah, it's great to speculate and to jump in these projects, but as far as long-term holds, this is why people hold on to things like OpenDAO. They hold on to things like I'll even put Shiba Inu in there because they've been around for a little while, and the market cap is huge. But things like Bitcoin, things like Ethereum, things that you invest in for long-term gains, people treat shitcoins like they're long-term gains. And there's not a lot of tokens within the shitcoin realm, the meme coin realm, that actually have substance and value that people would want to invest in for a long period of time. So you're not going to see a bunch of Shiba Inus that are just blowing up the market, a bunch of Doge coins that are blowing up the market, because they're not being pressed that hard because they don't really have a utility. And that's why you see things with more utility taken more serious and as investments versus meme tokens. So if you like to hunt the shitcoin sites and things like that to make money, can you make money? Hell yeah, you can make a ton of money off private sales, pre-sales, pump and dump, basically, things like that. What you will not make a lot of money on is if you're in the shitcoin realm and you're just diamond handing everything. You're gonna lose so much money, it's gonna turn you off from even doing crypto. It's those types of things. Now, you can do those types of things, and people are really successful with those types of things when they already have a big bag. You know what I'm saying? Like they're sitting on 20,000 plus, dollars in BNB or something, and like they can afford to kind of play around and and lose a little bit of money on these shit coins and hopefully stand to make some money on shit coins. But if you're in every shit coin hoping that you're gonna make $10,000 or more, you're sorely mistaken, and you're gonna end up losing a lot of your own money waiting on these things to go that far. Some tokens, man, you're probably only gonna make like $1,000, $2,000, and if you do that, that's good, and you just keep moving on. You move on to the next one, and you flip that one too. So it's towing fucking enforced. Are you fucking serious right now? But yeah, you know, you can definitely make some money, man. You can definitely make some money, and sky's the limit. But anyways, catch you guys in later. Go in here and get my son a haircut and we'll be out. Peace.